Radha Govinda temple, Mangalore. Oh, now I have to do. No, let it be there, no time. Later I'll tell. So today, Ekadashi, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What is the shloka number today?
3, Prabhu. 333.
Om Namo is over. Om Namo over. Om Namo. Finish. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naranchaiva Narottamam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswati Vyasam.
Devim Saraswati Vyasam. Tatrayam Udire. Nashto Prashubhadreshu. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavate Uttama Shloke.
Samahuta Bhishmaka Kanyaya Ye.
Samahuta Bhishmaka Kanyayati.
Shriya Savarnena Bhabhushayesham.
Savarnena Bhubhusayasyan.
Dharva Vritya Mishatam Svabhagam.
Gandharvavritya Mishatam Svabhagam.
Ani Dadat Suparnaha. Samahuta Bhishmaka Kanyaya Ye. Shriya Savarnena Bhabhushayesham. Gandharva Vritya Mishatam Sabhagam. Gandharva Vritya Mishatam Sabhagam.
Gandharvavrityam svabhagam.
Gandharva Vritya Mishatam Sabhagam.
Gandharva Vritya Mishatam Svabhagam.
Padam Murdhani Dadat Suparnaha.
Jare
Padam modin varna.
Samahuta invited Bhishmaka or King Bhishmaka, Kanyaya by the daughter, yea, all those, Shriyaha, fortune, Savarnena by a similar sequence, Bhabhushaya, expecting to be so, Esham of them, Gandharva, in marrying, Vritya by such a custom, Mishatam, carrying, so, Swabhagam, own share, Jahare, took away, Padam, fit, Murdhani, on the head, Dadat, placed, Suparnaha, Garuda. Uttered the beauty of the fortune of Rukmini, the daughter of the king Bhishmaka, many great princes and king assembled to marry her. But Lord Krishna, stepping over the other hopeful candidate, carried away her as his own share, as Garuda carried away nectar. Attracted by the beauty and fortune of Rukmini, the daughter of King Bhishmaka, many great princes and king assembled to marry her. But Lord Krishna, stepping over the other hopeful candidates, carried away, carried her away as his own share, as Garuda carried away nectar. Yes, who wants to read? Yes, Ratnamala Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Princess Rukmini, the daughter of King Bhimsmaka, was actually as attractive as fortune itself because she was as valuable as gold, both in color and in value. Since the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, is the property of the Supreme Lord, Rukmini was actually meant for Lord Krishna, but Shishupala was selected as her bridegroom by Rukmini's elder brother, although King Bhimsmaka wanted his daughter to be married to Krishna. Rukmini invited Krishna to take her away from the clutches of Shishupala. So when the bridegroom Shishupala came there with his party with the desire to marry Rukmini, Krishna all of a sudden swept her from the scene, stepping over the heads of all the princes there, just as Garuda carried away nectar from the hands of the demons. This incident will be clearly explained in the 10th canto. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakhaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine. Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Samahuta Bhishmika Kanyaya Ye, Shriya Savarne Navabhushaye Sham. Gandharva Vritya Mishatam Sabhagam, Jahare Padam Murdhani Dadat Suparnaha. Attracted by the beauty and fortune of Rukmini, the daughter of King Bhishmaka, many great princes and kings assembled to marry her. But Lord Krishna, stepping over the other hopeful candidate, carried her away as her own share, as Garuda carries away nectar. So this is Rukmini was extremely beautiful, and she had, very interesting, never seen Krishna. True, she is the Lakshmi, she always knows who is Krishna, but in the visible pastime on earth. And still by hearing from Narada, how? By hearing from Narada, she became very attractive and accepted Krishna in her heart. So many a time we feel that, okay, we have not seen Krishna, but we are also here. We can, by hearing from the Shastra, by chanting the names of the Lord, we can become attracted to Krishna. This is an example from Rukmini. And Rukmini sent a very nice letter. That is the best love letter ever written. Krishna, please kidnap me. In fact, that letter, I saw somebody was a Vaishnava and he had written the letter on the marriage. That. And they may do it as sentiment, but this is well known. Rukmini's letter to Krishna. Please come, Krishna, take me. And Krishna, she gives whom to give. She tells the Brahmana, can you do this job for me? And the Brahmana, but in the Vedic culture, are truthful. If they say yes, means yes. Is it okay? So he went. And he traveled thousands of miles. He has to go all the way. And he reached Dwarka. And in Dwarka, previous Vedic time, somebody dressed as a Brahmana means a Brahmana. Not like today. Today, dress has no meaning. When Ravana took a dress to cheat Mother Sita, Or when Indra took a dress to cheat, the steal the horse from the Yagna, Prithu Maharaj. These are all surprising. So generally nobody will wear a dress like that. And then he could easily pass through the different gates of Dwarka, that Brahmana. Heavily fortified, just like Sudama also could easily pass through. Nobody will restrict our Brahmana. He doesn't know money, he doesn't know power. He's a man of knowledge. They are respected. And finally he reached Krishna. And he told Krishna, I got a message from Rukmini. So Krishna, yes, I want to hear. But before that, he gave him comfort. He has traveled for a long distance, gave him food, rest. And then after that, Krishna came to inquire about Brahmana's welfare. And Krishna asked the famous question, are you peaceful in your mind? Now, Prabhupada comments there, different questions should be asked to different people. If you ask a businessman, this is not the question to ask. You ask a business, how's your business doing? Are you making enough profit? If you ask a Kshatriya, the question has to be also different. How is your kingdom? How is your control going on? Are your subjects happy? You ask a Brahmana, the question is, I'm a Shudra, you have to ask him, how are you sleeping properly? Because that's the only thing that is in focus. Kalo Shudra Sambhava. Only thing today is sleeping, 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 sleep properly, sleep nicely, sleep nicely, sleep nicely. I'm not saying sleeping is not important, but that's not everything. No. Why so much talk about sleeping? Sleep nicely. Doctors also say sleep nicely. You will healthily good sleep. Only one focus. I'm not saying we should not sleep, but that's not the only focus of life. Yeah? So over focus, everything Kali over focus is bodily necessity. Just sleep nicely, that's all, nothing else. So he didn't ask him that question. He asked, are you peaceful in your mind? A proper comment there. He said in Krishna book, that's the question to be asked to Brahmana. Because unless somebody is peaceful and happy in the mind, definitely he cannot control his senses. Somebody easily agitated, that means his mind is not peaceful. Correct? Very peaceful. That's a quality of a Brahmana. And then he tells the message to Krishna. This is the message. So Krishna says yes. And he's playing the pastime for ordinary king. I have heard about her. I don't get sleep sometimes thinking about her. He tells like that. And, and then Krishna decides to go. And Krishna doesn't even take his army or anything, just takes his chariot, calls his chariot, and they fly. In no time they reach. And it is actually, Krishna book calculates, there's a huge distance he covers practically in no time. Say in a day's travel, which should have taken many days of travel, flies. And this is places calculated where there is the marriage and then Dwarka, a big distance. Like your Shatabdi Express or your flight. Krishna can use any power and he reaches there. And when he reaches there, uh, here is Rukmini. Rukmini is intensely praying. And she, just like we have Radharani, goes in almost madness in separation from Krishna and talks to the bee like a mad. She also goes in total samadhi on Krishna. And she feels, why Mother Parvati is not helping me. I think because she has become cold like a mountain now. And why it's like that. And it's very nice, her speech there. She's in total helplessness, intense separation from Krishna. And she's having very wonderful emotions. Devotees never suffer. Externally, always it looks devotee are in pain. Actually, devotees in great pleasure. Always. And all these different things go on. And then there was the temple of, I think, Durga in their own palace. Prabhupada says there, the Brahmanas worship Vishnu, Kshatriyas worship Devi and Shiva generally. And Vaishyas, Shudras, they worship other devatas. Generally. Even social order-wise, things were divided. And So here it is. They are going to temple of Durga, taking blessings before they go for the marriage. And she's walking, and all the kings are assembled to get a glimpse of Rukmini. And it is said she was so beautiful, so beautiful. Actually, she's very young at that time. She's not even, say, 20-year-old. She's much younger. And still, she was so beautiful that seeing her, because she is Lakshmi, Sakshat Lakshmi, the people who are there on horses and elephant, the king, they fell on the ground seeing the beauty, totally stunned seeing her beauty. And before they could get up, something Krishna had already planned. And the worship was going in the temple, so she had other people to carry her and talk to her, and they are assisting her. And when the worship happens, elderly ladies, they organize the worship, and she's sitting there and she's intensely praying, give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me. She's praying, just like we have the gopis. They're praying to Katyayani to give me Krishna. So even though doing Devi Devata Puja, it is not considered wrong, because they were not praying for anything else. They're praying for Krishna. Like Bhagavad Gita, the Kama Sata Hita Jnana Jajanti Ane Devataha. Generally, people go to Devi Devatas for material facility. But Gopi was not praying. Gopis were not praying for that. They were saying, give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna. Therefore, Krishna did the Ras Leela to satisfy their desire. And the Vastrahana Leela, Vaslila, both were done just to satisfy their desire. Now here, she's also saying, give me Krishna, give me Krishna, give me Krishna. So her father actually, for the father was very keen to marry daughter to Krishna. But her brother, Rukmini, Rukma was somehow, I do not know what reason, he agreed to give the sister to Shishupal. And father was not quite in favor of this, but alliances. He agreed on the push of his brother. And she was not at all happy with this match. Rukmini just did not want to marry Shishupal. She wanted to marry Krishna, because hearing from Narada, she had accepted Krishna in her heart. She wanted to marry him. And anyway, she is Lakshmi, but a visible pastime in the world. She has accepted Krishna and kept in her heart, just want to marry Krishna. And then she was waiting, will Krishna come, will Krishna come, will Krishna come, to praying left, right, center, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Like that, you want Krishna, then you get Krishna. Not like we are very happy without Krishna. We all have arrangement for our sense enjoyment, so-called comfort of the body. Even though the present situation will not last long, we think the present situation is all in all. That's all. That's everything. And I will go back to Krishna one day. We are all fools actually. And then that's not the way it is. Intensely praying to see Krishna. And then what happened finally? Yes, Krishna comes. Krishna comes. And then what happens? Krishna comes and she sees, yes, he's standing in front. As she comes out of the temple, she's praying, Krishna, please come. And she sees, yes, Krishna is standing in front. And without any tension, without any fear, as the Lord is there, he took her hand, put her on her chariot. She peacefully, happily stood on the Krishna's chariot. And Krishna slowly, he's not running or anything. Come, anybody wants to come, come. And by that time, Balramji has come to know that Krishna has gone all the way for all this. He's always assisting. He's always assisting Krishna Leela. He's brought his army, everything. And then as he's walking, I think Arjuna also is there. Yes. And whatever. And Aram, and then they take care of the Balramji takes care of the army of nicely. Now I heard Arjuna is and Balramji nicely smashes all the things. And then the Rukma, he gives the oath that if I cannot bring back my sister, I'll not come back to this kingdom. Blah, 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 blah. Speaks very big thing. I'm going to punish Krishna now. He did this. The match was fixed by me to Shishupal. And Shishupal had brought a lot of people with him, Jarasandha, all the thing. All was smashed already. Balramji and others smashed. And then so he makes his oath and he attacks Krishna from behind as he's going in the chariot of Rukmini. So Krishna stands, and as usual, it takes some minutes for Krishna to smash his chariot, everything. And then he takes the sword out. So Rukmini, as usual, definitely brother, end of the day, she starts shaking in fear, thinking Krishna will kill my brother. So Krishna sees that, he doesn't do that. But still to humiliate him, he removes some hairs from his head, some mustache, one mustache, some hairs, to make a person insult. That's the way to do. You can make him very disfigured. It doesn't kill, and he leaves him. And at that time, Balramji comes and he scolds Krishna just to satisfy Krishna's wife, Rukmini. He said, "This is not the way we treat our relatives. What is all this? Why have you done all this?" At the same time, he instructs Rukmini also, in the way that he should not be so attached. The brother has done something wrong. Definitely has to be punished. But he scolds Krishna also as elder brother. You should not do like this. He's our relative now. You should not do like this. Very sweet pastime. And then this whole the pastime of Rukmini. So anyway, takeaway from this pastime is that we can get attached to Krishna just by hearing. He became so attached to Krishna just by hearing. Similarly, we can also, by sincerely chanting and hearing the Lord's holy name, become totally attached, focus on Krishna, and advance in spiritual life. Okay, so today is also Gita Jayanti. Gita chanting of the Gita shlokas. That will happen at 10 to 1 o'clock. So those people who know that, okay, those people who do not, I think all of you know, but a reminder, please join us. It's been going very successfully, Ekadashi Shloka chanting. And also coming on Sunday, 10 o'clock, for people who are chanting 16 rounds, please you contact Devika Mataji. She's collecting all the things. Or your teachers you contact. Okay, so they will certify, yes, this person is chanting 16 rounds. And then you can join the program. Then you will, once the teacher certifies, I get a list from the teacher. So teacher will send the link to you, the special link for you to join. Sunday 10 to 12, we'll have every Sunday 10 to 12 special class of 16 rounders. Okay, and we're trying to get a nice guest to address you. Keep in mind, Sunday 10 o'clock, only for 16 rounders. Other people also can join, because the problem is that Zoom can only handle 1,000 people. Other people can watch the whole thing in live. Because why a 16 round thing is, because I want to start gradually with Krishna sanctions Bhakti Shastri course. So I wanted, but at least orientation should happen. But all others can also take advantage. Our plan is this time Bhanu Maharaj will come. He has already written to me, but exact 1 second confirmation I'll take, then I'll announce. So today is Friday, Saturday, 2 days remaining. He's a senior sannyasi from ISKCON. He's also GVC for South India. He's from Japan and very, very knowledgeable devotee. So we will invite all of you to even invite all your friends. YouTube channel will be open for everybody. Okay, because I have a limited capacity. So like what happened in that day, inauguration, orientation of the course, 10,000 people joined, but Zoom can only handle 1,000 people. So 10,000 people or more can join on the YouTube channel. But the people are chanting 16 now, so we'll give them special privilege. They'll be on Zoom. They can even ask him questions, and the class will be in English. So all of you can participate. Okay. Any questions on the class today?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes.
Is my voice clear, Prabhu?
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yesterday I wanted to ask you a question, Prabhu, about the Panchajanya demon. When actually Panchajanya is the consul of Krishna, no, Prabhu? Is it the same demon what Krishna is? Consul?
No, the demon was killed.
Okay.
Then only the shell remained. He was sitting inside.
Okay.
Correct. The demon was killed. Then the shell was taken by Krishna to use as the Panchajanya, as his conscience. Correct?
Oh.
Mm.
Okay. The same like Sudarshan also, no, Prabhu? Sudarshana Chakra also.
Since when should we be chanting 16 rounds?
Sudarshana Chakra, Prabhu?
Sudarshan Chakra.
I want to know about how the Sudarshana Chakra is.
Sudarshan Chakra is different, no? Panchajanya is different, Sudarshan Chakra is different, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. It's one of his four.
See what happens?
Shankha Chakra, Gada Padma.
Yes. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. That 4 different weapons of the Lord. Correct? Yeah. Sudarshana is also a great devotee. Not only is like, not that Krishna aims with them. He just tells his guru Sudarshana, go, kill him. Correct? He kills him.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, now I'm chanting every day 1 round. Prabhuji, sometimes when I'm having time, that time I will be chanting 16 rounds, Prabhuji. So now, how to join Sunday's class, Prabhuji?
Come. No, that is, see, that we are doing for Bhakti Shastri course. That is for 18 years. And 8-year-old, 9-year-old. What is your age?
Okay, Prabhuji. Samyukta Sarika, Prabhuji.
What is your age?
What, Prabhuji?
What is your age?
8, Prabhuji.
You are 8-year-old.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, very nice. Keep chanting.
Prabhuji?
You are attending children class?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very nice. Who is your teacher? Oh, Mannar, Mannar.
From 6 to 7, I'm attending.
What time is the class?
6 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Prabhuji, voice is echoing.
Yeah. Why is echo? Somebody is having hearing from a, from wireless speaker, then echo comes. Yes, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, unmute once.
Prabhuji, we have Bhakti Mataji sent the form for the Bhakti Shastri orientation. We filled the form and submitted. So still we have to contact Devika Mataji?
No problem. Those who do not get till now, you do that. Now your teacher will contact you. Okay? Now your job is done. Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, anybody else? Nice, everybody is happy. So today the Ekadashi, please chant more. It's a good opportunity to chant and read more, become nice devotees. Hare Krishna.
सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
हरे कृष्णा हरे
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
राम राम
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, दंडवत प्रणाम।